Hello YouTube, it's time for the weekly update. Today is a cautionary tale about a vile and evil machine called the T-post driver. At first, it looks quite simple. You know, you put it over a T-post, you lift it up, and you drop it, and it drives lovely T-posts into the ground. And if you're new, not straight. But if you get overzealous with this 16-pound monster when driving in, say, that T-post over there, and you happen to exceed the top of the T-post in your lust or power, and then clip the edge thusly while pulling down fiercely, the T-post driver will come back like this. And if you happen to be, standing over here when it goes like that, you will crack your head open and bleed on your hat and make a nasty mess. Now this happened hours ago, and I can totally just see one thing again. But be careful using your T-post drivers. Do not get overzealous. Stay calm. Watch for the white. You see, when it's almost near the top, you can see the white at the top, and that means come back down again. You only have to learn this lesson once. You can either learn it through me telling you, or you can bother smashing yourself in the head. Of course, lucky people would do that, and it would go right or left. But for me, it has to hit me in the head. I end up getting a head injury like once a week. My wife, every time I get in a predicament, she goes, wait, don't hit your head. That's just how serious it is. But as long as I'm out here, let's talk pigs. When I lived in that other state, I tried and failed on a couple occasions to raise pigs on other people's property. I wanted to show that I could raise them, harvest them, and love them in my tummy. Didn't work out. So as soon as I moved up here, I took a pig processing class from Backyard Butchery, who's in Washington. Yes, I'm standing up in the North 40. And he took me through the whole process. I ended up getting a half a pig in my freezer out of the deal. So from this lovely gentleman, and I'll link him below. I'm buying 2 heritage breed, super yummy 2-month-old piglets, and they are going to live up here at the North 40. This is not quite done, but this is the pen that they'll start in. This is not quite done, but this is the pen that they'll start it. This is not quite done, but this is the pen that they will start out in until I teach them what electric fences are. Now, it's not quite done because there should be a gate right here, big enough for a tractor to drive through. But I'm going to go pick up my grandson, so that's going to have to wait till I come back. But they'll live in there for, I don't know, a week or two, hopefully not too much longer than that, and I expect them to thoroughly chew this up. And back here, this IBC tote, I've opened it up in the middle so they can sleep in there and stay out of the rain. It's perfectly sealed, it's reusable, and I can drag it wherever I want to go. So the first places that the lovely piggies will live is up here in the North 40, which again is not 40 acres. I've half mowed it, but what I'll do is I'll set up little paddocks, little electric fences that go out and back to here, to this pin, and they'll range out there and chew up, root up, eat all of this plant matter. And when I'm thoroughly satisfied with their tilling work here, I will just move them over a square. And in that process, I will take their IBC tote and their feeder and their waterer, which are down by the shop, and I will drag them from paddock to paddock with them. And then my flock will go in the paddock that the pigs just left, and they will rummage around in there and eat any bugs and fly larvae and etc., because that's what they're good at. And I believe the meat birds I'm raising will start up there somewhere in the chicken tractor and start coming down this way. So I'm thoroughly going to use what I lovingly call the North 40 for my animals. And once they've utterly and fully worked this area, then I'll move them to the front. Anyway, it's a short but informational week update. I'm recording it early. As I said, I'm driving down to get my grandson, and we will be back. Anyway, enjoy your week until next weekend. Signing out from Spring Creek Acres.